The Brethren, coached by Ross Strudwick and captained there by Trevor Bailey. What a good side it is too. They've done well to make the knockout semi-final. Young fellows, Moore and O'Brien 1 and 2. An experienced centre pairing in Grogan and Tapp. Russell Klein in number 17. He's come in for Jeff Burns. Burns will still sit on the reserve bench. Gill under a fitness cloud, number 6. Greg Smith, of course, the experienced halfback. Then the mobile forward pack. Staines, McElwain, Gary Smith also under an injury cloud before the match. And the front row, Bomber, Bailey and Carter. The Diehards, coached by Peter McWhirter and led out by Keith Neller. Let's have a look at that side. Michael Booth at fullback, the young Craig Marshall on the wing. Brett Tyngdale, one of the centres, along with Grant Ricks, and there was a big doubt over Grant Ricks's knee injury before the match. Bennett King, of course, the flyer. Two good halves in Wilson and Wood. And the forward pack, Gavin Allen, one of the finds of the season. Ziggy Strasser has come in for Stewart in number 9. Hone is the other second rower, and the front row made up of Neller, Herring and Walker.
Well, David, Valleys have been using the grubber kick to good effect lately, scoring tries. I guess they'll be using it again today.
I think so, Warren. With the way Brothers are playing, the way they stack that defence in around the play the ball, they've got to do some kicking, but also they've got to try and outflank them. I think they've got to move the ball pretty quickly. And that's why I think they run into a few problems. I do think they lack that try-scoring potential.
Well, do you think they can win?
I don't think Valleys can. I think Brothers are rightly so the favourites in today's match. And we've only got to look at previous encounters to see why. There it is, 2 wins to Brothers. But very interestingly, in the second round, it was only right in the last seconds of the game that Brothers won that match. So really, nothing between these two sides. I just favour the Brethren.
OK, David, let's go to the match. It should be a beauty. Referee today is Eddie Ward. Michael Booth to kick off in the knockout semi-final. And play underway. Ball comes down to Dan Staines. Allows it to bounce, and Valleys there quickly too with Bennett King. The defence wraps him up. Warm conditions here at Lang Park, the sun beaming down. As McElwain takes it towards centre field. Better crowd here than we've seen in recent weeks, David.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to estimate, Warren. We normally have been able to do a head count to get crowds in other weeks, but I'd say somewhere around about the 8,000.
Now it's with Gary Smith.
There it is, quite a good crowd there in the Frank Burke stand.
Dan Staines gets the kick away. He's under pressure from Greg Walker. Smith again working with the forwards. McElwain. Allen around his ankles. Now they switch it back. Smith. Grogan. Tapp away from Walker. Looks for his winger Klein. Back inside is Staines. Staines for the line. He's over. Yes, it's a try. First points to Brothers.
Good try, Brothers. You can put it down to a set move from the Tapp penalty about 4 rucks ago. They rucked the ball across field 3 or 4 times, and then the backs swoop back on the other side of the field, back on the left, and then they move. This is the last ruck here. They rucked it 3 or 4 times. The backs had run back into position, and then they had an opportunity to attack the Valleys forward pack. Have a look at this. Good bust here from Johnny Tapp. Ex-Valleys from last year. Breaks through well. One of the top try scorers in Brisbane this year. Russell Klein doesn't go too far. Out to Staines, and then Staines takes on Michael Booth and shows good determination to get across. But
Trevor Bailey has exactly a 50-50 chance of kicking this on his record this season. He's kicked 20 from 40. It's out wide. And pushed away. Booth plays it after a quick word. Out it goes from Wood to Neller. Flings it quickly to Wilson. Strasser back inside is Wilson. Wilson for the line. It's a try.
No try.
No try.
Eddie Ward said he lost it over the line. Sensation here at Lang Park. Brothers get away with it. Gary Smith clenching his fist saying, well done, boys. And Brothers get off the hook with a 22-metre tap. Have a look at this. The pass out there to Strasser. Look at him come back on the inside with this one. Straight into the hands of Wilson. Took it brilliantly. Covered the fence from Brothers as Wilson goes to the line. Tries to get it down. He's short for a moment and lost it before he got to the line. Certainly correct decision. He was short of the line. Possibly even the only error in the decision was it should have been a knock.
Allen makes a break and he's over for a try for Valleys. That makes it 6-all. The scores are all locked up. What a run from Gavin Allen.
And what a game he's had. Gavin Allen, a sensational young player, the player of the season in Cairns last year, and that just shows why. He's been making half breaks the whole match, and this time he made his half frame in the match. There's Strudwick right in behind the team, and he's having plenty to say. It's a wonder here that Eddie Ward hasn't also had plenty to say. Strudwick has come right around behind the try line, and he is blasting his players in from behind there. Let's have a look at it from behind as Pearce cuts across the back of the ruck. This is the one that fires out to Rion Pearce. Look at the little step. That cut him away from Greg Smith, and then Trevor Smith couldn't get to him either. Then he straightens up. He'd done the hard work, but the awareness was still there from this young fellow. Looking around him, brings it down, puts it right under the post. Still plenty of pressure though on Michael Booth, and Strudwick yelling from in behind the post isn't helping.
What a vital kick from Michael Booth. He can put Valleys in front. And the flags are up. Valleys go to the lead, 8 points to 6.
There's Ross Strudwick. He's tramping around from behind the post now. One of the officials is going to have a couple of words to him. They're not impressed. You've got to stay back over there. Ross is saying, I didn't realise. Oh, okay. Well, tackled very, very well. He's been the top tackler for the Diehards.
The tactical kicking from Booth is starting to really reap dividends now. Then driving Brothers back. Lansky has it pinned 10 metres out from his line. More at dummy half.
There'll be about 4 minutes to go, maybe a bit less. There's the score, 8 points to 6 in favour of the Diehards. They've come from behind. It was 6-0 at half-time.
Kilroy breaks away from the tackle, cuts through, showing great pace, beats Ricks, sprinting down the touchline, looks inside, gets a pass to Grogan. Grogan, has he got the pace? Chasing him is Bennett King. He hasn't got the pace, and he scores. A try to Brothers, and that'll be the winning of the match.
Sensational. Ross Strudwick isn't jumping, everyone else is. He looks in disbelief. He cannot believe it. Brothers have done it again. Valley's had them down in the second match of the second round of the season, and they came back with seconds remaining. Strudwick's punching the air now. He knows they've won it. He can't believe it. They've done it again. They've come from behind with seconds remaining. What a run from Joe Kilroy. Have a look at him. He sat on the bench to start the game, beats the first tackle, then sprints away. Look at Grant Ricks come across. Ricks and he have had a great duel today, but Ricks couldn't hold him. And then there's still the pace of Kilroy to find Robert Grogan on the inside. Then I thought it was Bennett King, the only player could catch him. Out of the pack comes Bennett King, putting everything in it. Grogan looks over his shoulder, looking for him, just stretching out. Bennett King stumbles right at the last minute. Stayed as Robert Grogan. Caught his ankle. I've got you, he said. I'm over. Robert Grogan goes in for the winning try for Brothers. What a sensational finish to a great game of rugby league. Joe Kilroy won a grand final for North with a run similar to this, and here he does it. Right from inside his own territory, fires the ball back to Robert Grogan. Bennett King, a real fire, coming in from the left-hand side, putting everything into it. Robert Grogan just checking to see how he's going. Stretches out, watch King, just taps the ankle, not enough to knock him down. Relief on Robert Grogan's face. He sees the try line and dives. It's a winning try for the Brethren.
1 minute to go. Trevor Bailey to attempt the conversion. Waved away. The score remains Brothers 10, Valley 6. They have just seconds to try and pull it out of the fire to the Diehards, but I don't think they can do it.
What a sensational game of rugby league. Copybook stuff. Both sides have really given it everything.
Here's the kick-off. Grogan has it. (10-8) Brothers leading.
There's Peter McQuarrie. Can't believe it either. Thought he had it won with only minutes remaining. But Brothers, a sensational length of the field try, is going to defy the Diehards. Another shot.
Carter from dummy half. I'll just run it from dummy half here. No fancy stuff. Carter has a cramp.
There's a relieved Ross Strudwick. There's plenty of people around him. He's right in the background there. The photographers are around him. The blast he gave them when Valleys had scored what looked to be the winning try might have just done the trick. He wasn't prepared to let them lie down. He walked the whole halfway around the ground to make sure he knew his players had to give it everything. Fifth tackle. Valleys may still have another chance.
Trevor Smith to his feet. Dan Staines switches it to Lansky. Gets the kick away. At the right time, the kick's managing to find the open spaces for Brothers. Booth gathers. Last ditch, and he's ridden towards touch. Gets it back inside for King. Well, Booth knew that he was headed towards touch, and that would have been it.
There'll be less than a minute to go in the match.
And there's the siren. Valley's in possession. Quickly out to Allen. Last ditch attempt. Ricks has it now. Taking his time to settle things up. Gets the kick back in field. Looked across field. Coming through is Wilson. Wilson almost gathers the ball. It goes away from him. He still has it. And into touch. That should be the end of the match. Brothers have held on to win the match by 10 points to 8. What a knockout semi-final. That's it for Valleys for the season, but what a courageous effort. Brothers go on to fight again.